Hello and welcome to my craft room. My name is Michelle Wells. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Tasmania, Australia. Welcome to Make It Monday. But before I get started, if you haven't got a demonstrator and you live in Australia, I'd be happy to send these catalogues out to you. I've got 4 that I'm mailing out today, so if you would like me to pop one of these in the mail, please leave me a private message. Or you can click on the notification in the show more box below or above this video after the video, where you can sign up to my newsletter and get a catalogue. So I'm just going to quickly find myself on my computer and just see if I'm there. It says I'm live, so I'm going to get started as soon as so like I said, if you haven't got a demonstrator and you live in Australia and you'd like these catalogues, I'd be happy to, and you can also, you'll be on my mailing list then to mail out the new catalogue, which comes out on January the 4th, I think, for customers, but we get it, I'm actually due to get my catalogue any day now, but if you would like to become a demonstrator and support your own hobby, you can join my team and get the catalogues early. So, and you can get to put all the new catalogues, new stuff in your. So I'm just going to pop them over there. I don't want those ones getting wrecked. So I haven't got a card made for this one. I was playing around with different things, and I'm just going to have a look, see if I can get comments. I was playing around with different things, and I was playing around with the Menagerie mix-up set and dies. So I'm going to be using those today, and I'm also going to be using In the Pines and the dies that goes with it, Pine Woods dies, and I'm also going to use I'm not quite sure, I may use the Evergreen 3D Forest embossing folder. So but I'm going to show you what I've been mucking around with. Like I said, I haven't got a card, but I've got all the cards, but I've been playing around with this little guy here, these little guys here, and I've already made a what do you call it, a tag. I've already made a tag in a swap using this little one here, and I've made the little sheep or the little lamb, so I've made that one up as well. So I thought I'm going to redo this one here again, just lighten him up a little bit, or her, whichever one, and I'm just going to show you how I made this little guy here. So, but all this week I'm going to be playing around with this this set, so you'll be seeing a lot more cards on. So hi Christy, how are you? Congratulations, I will get your little gift in the mail today for commenting yesterday. So, but like I said, I'm going to recreate this little one here, and like I said, I've already got some of this. Is a cardstock that I'm going to go with real red, and I'm going to have a piece of Pool Party, and then I've got a piece of Whisper White that's going to go on top, and then I've got a scrap piece here for a sentiment. So I've sort of got something in my, I was sort of going off, let's have a look, sort of going off this card here, this one that I made in a previous live. So I was sort of going to go off this one here, not used, but use the same cutout as this one here. So I'm going to show you what it may turn out, it may not, but this is what I've got in my my mind and what I want to create. So so like I said, they're all my pieces there. So I need my Whisper White piece first, and I'm going to pop him here. No, I don't need him just yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another piece. I've just got a piece of scrap piece here. I'll drag my and I'm going to use my Stamper Artist. So I'm going to just pop them up there. Hopefully I'm in view. I'm just going to have a little look and slide myself up there. So I've got all my little pieces on my Stamparatus ready to go. I don't want to cut that one. So I'm just going to have a look to see where, it doesn't really matter where you're going to stamp these, because I'm just going to stick that on the edge there. So I've just got a scrap piece. I've lined all them up, and the way I did that is on my Stamparatus is I just grabbed these all at one time, and I'll just show you again how. So I just work it out that I want that piece there. So I stick my white piece down, and then I just pop all my little stamp sets on there, my little stamps on there, so I can work out, and this is how I work out where I want to situate them. And they're two little ears, and this little set comes with some, you can make all sorts of I meant to show you the catalogue, but you will see as I go along I'm going to have a play around with a whole heap of so you stick them all on to where you want them, and then you just pop the little lid down, and then that picks up all your stamps, and then your cardstock is there ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the stamp set, because like I said, there's trying to find where I put it. There's a whole heap of different ones on here, so I'm not quite sure. I should have brought my my catalogue. I'll quickly grab my catalogue and show you that again. So I chucked him over there. So I'm just going to try to find the page. Oh, straight to it. So you can make a koala, you can make a cat, you can make a rabbit, you can make a bear, you can make what we're doing. That's a cow. You can make a, I don't know what he is. But you can make the lamb. That's what we're doing today, the deer. But you can make a whole heap of different ones. I think that's a polar bear. So it's a lot of really cute things that you can do with this set. So, but I'm yet to play around with this one a bit more. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to pop that back over there. So I don't want to that one get all bent, because that's one of the ones that I'm actually posting out today. So yeah, it's a whole heap of different ones. So it's really cute. So like I said, I've got all them down, and I'm just going to pop that and just make sure that oh, and I've moved that, but I know exactly where I want to have that. So you just put your piece down. It's always a good idea with the Stamparatus to put your piece down, and then you can line up where you want them all. And I thought this is easier to ink them all up at the same time. And I'm just going to use my Tuxedo black ink, and I think I need a stamp set behind that. So we've got terrible wind here today, and I've had to run outside a few times and pick up my wheelie bin, and hopefully that my rubbish didn't fly down the road, but really strong. So all I'm doing is just inking all those up, and what I like about the Stamparatus is if you ink them up and you don't do like if you miss little bits, you can re-ink it again and try again. So I'm just going to do more of that one there and the little antlets. So, and I'm just going to push those down again. And when you're using with the Stamparatus, make sure you got your foam mat underneath it, because these are polymer stamps, photopolymer stamps. You need that extra cushioning. So that's all I need to do with that. So I'm just going to grab those out. I'm just going to pop that away. We don't need that anymore. But you could stamp all those, put them all on the Stamparatus, and you can stamp the whole lot out. So I've got that there for a moment. And the next thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to go the plunge, and I sort of brought this card in with the idea of the embossing folder, so I want that at the background as well. So I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I'm going to see. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut my my Christmas tree part out first. Well, that's what I call my Christmas tree. So I'm using this die here so I can cut the shapes out. So I'm thinking I'm going to cut the shape out first. So I'm going to bring in my cut and emboss machine. So hopefully pop that over the way there. And I'm just going to pop that down. All I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my tree out first. So I'm just going to pop that, might pop that down a little bit and to the side. So, and that's where I want to have that. So I'm just going to run that through, and I've stuck it on the wrong side, didn't I? Okay, that's okay. I'll just go that way. Next time I'll make sure I put it around the right way. So, actually, might turn him around. It makes it hard when you're trying to go that way. So, I'm just going to take that off, and I've just cut that out, so, and he didn't cut all the way, so I'm just going to pop that back on, and I'm going to pop him back down again. So I might turn him on the side, I think, because I've got a bit too much of a bow. It might have been the way I was doing it. So I'm just going to take that back again. And that's it, that's better. So while I've got this up here, I'm going to take all these sections here away. So we're only going to have number 1. So we're just going to have number 1 section. I'll just pop those under there. So we're going to have number 1, and I'm going to grab my my embossing folder, the one that we said, the Evergreen Forest 3D. So what I'm going to do is get all those little bits out. So, okay, pop that over there so I don't lose it. So I'm going to pop this piece here in, and oh, I just hit the camera. So I'm just going to pop, I'm popping that piece in there. Hopefully you can see, because it looks really blurry. Is it blurry, Christy? On my computer here looks really blurry, so I just want to know whether you're getting a clear picture. So all I'm doing is I'm popping that into my embossing folder, and I'm just going to pop that down. So I'm sort of going to, I think I might take that up a little bit more, and then what I do is I pop that in with the closed side of your folder in there, and then you grab your number 4 plate, which is your embossing plate. So, and I'm just going to run that through, and hopefully it's worked out fine. So I'm just going to get rid of this and a little, so I'm not quite sure what's going on today, so I'm just going to tilt my camera just a little bit, so, but you can see it. Yeah, I know, it's just, it looks really blurry today, so hopefully that it's not, seems okay now that I've moved it a bit. So yeah, it's really weird. It might be the weather. So now I've got my little embossed part with my tree. So, and that's, like I said, that's going to go on top of my other piece here. So I'm going to sit that on top of there, and that'll sit on top of my my Whisper White on my real red there. So that's sort of what I'm wanting at the moment. So I'm going to pop that aside. So I'm going to bring in my little fellows here, and I'm not going to cut all of these out. So because I'll use that other one that I've already recreated, but I just want to show you how I do it. So you need to grab your little eyes. So in here there's a whole heap of different little eyes. You've got little eyes that are closed, little eyes that are open. You've got the bunny rabbit mouth and that. We're using, like I said, we've used the antlets. We've used these little ears here. We've used this face. We've used this body here. We've used this part because that's his little nose piece. And what else have we used? We've used the present, and yeah, I think that's all we've used. But this is really cute, so you can use this in any way. You can use it for birthdays. So before I colour any of these in, I'm going to pop the eyes on. So I'm just going to use my Memento black ink, and I'm just going to ink those eyes up. And I'm just going to pop those. I like to do all this before I, so I'm just going to pop the eyes there. And then I'm going to do the his little face, or his little nose. So I'm just going to pop him in there. And what I like about this is you can line them all up. So that's that. So could be the weather. It's better now. Yeah, it looks a lot better now. I think I just had to tilt that camera, and I seem to be, everything seems to be all side on today. But so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly colour all these in, and what I mean with quickly, and I'm going to colour all these in with the light crumb cake. So I'm going to do the face, and I'm just going to use the brush end. And I'm just going to colour all these in with the light crumb cake. And I'm not going to do shading or anything with these. But I'm doing light crumb cake for the head. And I'm just going to colour in the body. And I like to, like I said, I like to colour these in first before, because it's hard to colour them in when if you cut them all out and put them together. So, and I'm just going to grab this one here, and I'm just going to grab my light petal pink. I think it's light or dark petal pink, and I'm just going to go inside of that part of the ears. So I'm just sort of giving that a little, I don't know if you can see that, just a, if I can pick it up, just a slight little bit of pink there. So, and that's all I've done there. And then I come back in with my light again, and I'm just using the small end of, like the fine end, and I'm just going around those little ear pieces, So, and this one's going to be lighter than my other one. So, and then you can just go over that a bit more, just to give that bit of a pink colour there. And that's how I've done that part. I'm just having a look. It's blurry again. Yeah, I just don't know what's going on today. It looks really weird now. So I'm just going to have a look. Hopefully, how's that? It's gone fuzzy. Yeah, I don't know if it's the weather. I'm just hoping that that's better. I'm just playing around with the camera here, and so anyway, I'm going to keep going. If it doesn't work out, I'll come back on. I'll do another quick video, and it's back to normal now. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just so I'm not going to touch it anymore. Hopefully I get through this. But like I said, it's blowing a gale out there. So anyway, I've done all those in light crumb cake. And I've got the dark soft suede, not that side. And I'm going to do his antlers. yeah, I don't know what's going on. Somebody else that I was watching too was having a similar thing too. So I think every time I go on live, it goes like this. So, but I am hopefully going to change over to my webcam soon. So we'll just see how we go there. So that's, I've done his antlers like that. I'd say it's the weather, yeah. Seems how it goes a bit longer, seems to come and go. Yeah, so it looks clear now. So hopefully it stays like that. And yeah. So anyway, so I'd put all those and run those all through the, oh, I forgot my my little, and I just coloured this in with the real red. You can have dark or light, and I just coloured it with the dark. I think it was the dark that I used. No, light. I used light real red. So, and then once that was dry, I grabbed my Winker Stella, and I gave it like just a little bit of sparkle on there. So, and that's what I'd done. And once you could tell the difference between the light and the dark. So I quite liked. Actually, I might cut this one out, and no, actually I'm not, because I don't know how long it's going to be with the weather and that. So I might just leave that. So what I'm going to do is so I'd run all those pieces. So I'd put all my actually, I'll see if I can do that. I'll bring my magnetic platform in. Oh, I've lost a piece on the floor. Okay, come on you. So I'm just going to grab my magnetic platform, and I'm going to bring in my cut and emboss machine again. So I'm going to get rid of that one. And hopefully, actually I won't do that. I will show you what I'm going to do on here, and I'll put that all. So an easy way of doing this is get your magnetic platform and pop your dies down, and then you'd run those, like you put all your little dies on, and I like to cut these two out first, because I don't think I left enough room up here to cut that one out at the same time. But I'm going to grab my little ears. I did have two little ears here, and I've misplaced one of my ears, or he's stuck to the bottom. So I'm just going to pop those through instead of bringing my cut and emboss machine again. So that's those. So you can see, like, I can put all these on here and cut these all out at the same time, except for the ears. So I'll run those through quickly, and we'll have them all cut out, and I can just show you how quickly I wanted to show you how they all go together. So and that's that piece, and the ears, and I'll just cut his little antlers out, and I'll be back in a jiff. So there's his ears, rid of all those, there's his antlers, and okay, so I'm just going to grab the antlers again, and I'm just going to cut that out, and then I'll show you how I put them together. So cut him out, and then cut that. My little present didn't cut out for some reason, so I'm just going to pop that one back on there. Okay. Oh, things just don't want to go right today. I've had a bad weekend. Okay, come on, in you go. hopefully they're on there properly. And they are. So that's the little ears, and there's a little present, and I'm just going to chuck all those back up there so I don't lose any when they can sit on the magnetic. So I'll show you how I pop that all together. I think when I bring it on, when I bring that my cut and emboss machine on the table, I think I might knock it somehow, so I'm just going to leave that off. My present's a little bit wonky, so, but I'm going to show you how I stuck all these together. So, and then you can tell me which one you prefer. So, I'm trying to find my glue. So I like to use my Tombow. Here he is over here. Hi Lisa, thanks for joining. You missed the beginning, but we'll catch it on later. What are you making? I'm making a little card, so I haven't got one to show you, but I'll show you the finished, what I've done so far. But all I'm doing is, I don't go all the way up with the colour, so that's why I go just to the ends of those lines, and my glue doesn't want to come out. So all I'm doing is I'm making a little Christmas card using the Menagerie mix-up stamp set and dies. So that's his little head, and then I pop his little antlers on first, because I like to pop them on before and you're just putting it on the same side as that you're like folding it, gluing it down. So I'm just sticking his little antlets on there, and you can make these any colour you like. So I don't know why I was holding my arm like that. I thought I had something underneath my arm, but I didn't. So I'm just popping his little ears to the side, and you can just see how cutely these are all coming together. And then like I was saying earlier at the start, I'm going to be doing playing around with this set all week, so I'll have a few more cards that I'm going to be playing with. Like getting back to I've had a bad weekend. I was drinking, well, the last week I've been drinking pina coladas with my hubby, and we've been drinking lots, like probably 3 glasses 2 nights in a row now. Well, not 2 nights in a row, but I had a glass, and then we'd try a different version and that. And I woke up yesterday morning, or the morning before, with all this rash, and I've got all these, looks like hives and that, and all this rash. It's really like sore to touch. And I've realised that I'm allergic. I got an allergic reaction to the pineapple juice. So yeah. So I'm quite sore at the moment. All my throat and that's a bit swollen and stuff. So yeah. So a Christmas card. I've been tossing up about getting this set, but we'll probably make up my mind about getting it. Yeah. So it is a cute little set, but yeah, so I've had and I'm just wondering now whether I should have knew, because when I was really sick here a little while back, every time I drink I was drinking pineapple juice because someone told me that it stops you from coughing, but every time I drank the pineapple juice, I ended up like my throat felt like it was closing up and I couldn't breathe. Every time I swallowed, I couldn't breathe and that. So I stopped drinking it, and then all of a sudden, yeah, I got this yeah, I'm all swollen and everything. So so yeah, so I was nearly debating whether I was going to go on live today, and I thought, no, it's not affecting me voice, so I thought I'll keep going and come on and show you what but yeah, no, it's quite, I've had cold face washes on it. I'm about to go and get some antihistamines to see if that helps relieve it. But yeah, so, and inside of my mouth is all sore. So, but yeah, so you just don't realize sometimes what you can drink that you think that's okay, but it's not. So yeah, but anyway, I've learnt my lessons. No more pina coladas for me, so I'll just have to stick to my Bacardi and lemon lime bitters. So but yeah, anyway, or just give up drinking altogether. Okay, getting back on track. So I've done all him. So I'm gonna, with the present, I'm gonna pop with the same with this little guy here. I popped him up on a dimensional. So, but yeah, my sister-in-law is the same. She her whole if she has anything pineapple-y or any citrus fruit for that matter, yeah, she isn't in a very good way. So yeah, so maybe that's me. I just haven't had that much in one go. So, but anyway, I think since I've become lactose intolerant, things have just yeah, it's all changed. So there's my little present on there, and if you wanted to, you could put a hat on him. I just didn't want to take away his little ears, but I may try that. But which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the lighter crumb cake or the dark crumb cake? So so I'll let you tell me which one you'd like to go on my card. But getting back to my card, Lisa, I've got a piece of Real Red, and then I've cut a piece of Pool Party, and that's 1/4 of an inch smaller than my Real Red. And then I've got another piece of Whisper White that I've run through the Evergreen Forest embossing folder. And then I've cut it out first using the dies for these dies here, the Pine Woods dies. So I've cut that out. I seem to love this die and I keep coming back to it. So I cut it out first and then embossed it. And so I'm thinking about putting one of these little guys up on here. So I don't know whether I want to have the light crumb cake one or whether I want the dark crumb cake. So which one do you prefer? You think the darker one with those colours on the base? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, the darker one when I looked at them. So you love the rock melon, Menagerie and lemonade. Yeah, that one sounds nice too. So thanks, Christy. Yeah, I hope it calms down. So I'm really funny with what I eat now. Hi Sally, thanks for joining. And I think I've cleared up it hasn't gone blurry anymore. So I don't know, I feel like I'm on my whole thing's gone sideways. But anyway, so getting back to, I'm going to use the dark one, but I just wanted to show you that you could do it light. So but you could use it any colour that you want, but I thought that they were like dark anyway. So I'm going to use the dark one. So what I'm going to do is, before I do that one, I'm going to grab my Wink Costella. This is a little trick that I learnt. So I'm going to work out where that's going to go. So it's going to go, so I'm just going to pop in here roughly. So I'm just going to colour that one in there. And I'm going to pick that up. And I'm just going to go down on this one. So, and I'm just going to get bigger and bigger as I go along, because I just want that bit of shimmer in. And last time I done this, I'm not going to squeeze it because I ended up with it everywhere. So, and it just gives it a nice shimmer. You can probably go a little bit further. And I'm just going to have a look to see. And it gives it just that nice little shimmer underneath there. So I'm just going to go a little bit further over that way. So I'm just not going to, I don't want to squeeze it, because last time I squeezed it, it went everywhere. So and it just gives it that nice bit of a shimmer at the back. And I think I probably over that way a little bit more. And I thought it was easier this way than trying to poke it through the embossing folder. Poking your brush through the embossing folder cutout, and so that should be enough, and it is. It's just poking through just nicely, so it's fine now. That's good. So long as it's fine for the main bit, so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to glue that piece on top of that. So, and if you wanted to, you could have had work out which way I want the that part. So you've got an enraised bit on the back. I don't think no, I quite like the enraised trees. So, but you can have either one that you like. So I'm just going to glue this piece to my pool party. So I'm just going to glue that to my pool party. And I've got a cute little project to do for my Fun Fold Friday with this set. So, and actually, I'm trying to get it down there. Get over there. Okay. And every time I've noticed every time you use the embossing folder, it actually makes your paper go a little bit like goes in on one side, so but it's okay. Maybe trying to do too many things at once. So once you've got that there, then I was going to bring in some of my I'm not quite sure whether I wanted to pop him around. Actually, I was going to tie some of this on. Actually, I might do that. I'm not tying it in a bow. So I've got my shear and I'm just going to tie it in a little knot. So, and I thought this is quite pretty. So probably could have used real red, but I didn't want to use the real red. I just wanted to use pool party on top of pool party. So I'm just going to snip that off there, and probably snip him off there, and it just gives that a nice little colour. And then I'm just going to pop him onto my real red piece. So I'm just going to grab my glue again, and I'm just going to stick that onto and just pop a little bit onto that ribbon. And then I'm going to stick him onto my real red piece and line him up so he's nice and straight. And give that a good press down. I like to do it like this, and then you're not moving anything. And there is my base. So I'm going to pop him up there, and I should have stuck that one on that side, but that's okay. So I'm thinking I might go down a little bit with him there, and I quite haven't got enough in there. I'm just going to grab my Winker Stella, and I'm just going to go just in those there. I'm really too scared to use my Winker Stella like I did before, because if you've seen the last project I did with Winker Stella, it went everywhere. So, but if you wanted to do it like this, but I just think the other way is a lot quicker. So and that's that. So I'm going to so he's going to sit under there. I'm thinking about sitting him under there. So he's going to sit under that little bow. So he'll sit there. And I'm going to grab, I've got a piece of, okay, moving my, so I've got a piece here that I'm going to stamp the Season's Greetings. And I've already got that out on the block here. So I'm going to just stamp Season's Greetings, and I'm going to do that in real red. So just to bring the real red in. So, and I'm just going to try a couple of different ways here. So I'm just going to stamp that. And what have I got there? I seem to have a hair or something on there. So I'm going to grab my chamois and just give that a good wipe. I think I've got a hair or something in there because it's not going right. So I'm going to try that again. Stamp it down this side. No, you're still not going right. Okay, so I'm going to flip you over. Okay, I've found the culprit. So, okay, third time lucky. We'll see how this one turns out. So, if it doesn't turn out this time, a lot better. I was going to give up. So I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to see whether it fits into this, the classic label punch. So I'm just going to pop that into there. And actually this is me winging it. I never normally do this, but yeah, today I just wanted to try. So I'm not sure whether I want to just have a little sentiment just sitting there. What do you think? I just wanted something that sat on that ribbon, like so I'm just going to stick him down under there with a glue dot once I stick him in, so he holds down. But do you think that's not that's what I was thinking. So what do you think of that? I think I like that. So I might just have that. I didn't want it up here. I just wanted to keep the like the sky, like just like it's a snowy so yeah, so I'm doing great winging it. I don't normally do this, and actually everything's just, I had this idea, I seen that, and I seen the sheer ribbon, and I thought, hey, I love the way I've done that other card with this one. So I sort of brought these two cards together. Like I said, these two cards here came together, and I thought I can incorporate both of those into the card and add my little menagerie little reindeer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick him down first. So, and I'm going to pop him up on some glue dots, I think. Not glue dots, some dimensionals. So I'm going to grab my big dimensionals here. I may need to cut some of these. So I'm just going to pop just one there. I need to grab my scissors, and so I'll just pop one there, and I'm going to grab just another little snip off that one, and there you go. I'm just going to pop him up, and he's going to sit up underneath the sometimes I can wing things, and like they come out as how I plan to do them. So I'm just going to stick him there, and I'm just going to pull that a little bit tighter. See if I can get him to go over that way. So, and I'm going to grab a glue dot, if I can remember where they run off to. So there they are. So I'm just going to stick a little glue dot up underneath the grab my take your pick tool. And I'm just going to pop a little, not that many, I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it is blowing out there today. So I'm just going to fold him over, and I'm just going to pop him up underneath that. So he's going to sit there, and I'm going to sort of bring him in a little bit tighter, and I'm just going to sit him on that that little on the foot of that reindeer. So that's what I'm calling him, a reindeer. So I don't know if I like how that's gone around there, but I may snip that back down a little bit more. Okay, so he wants to go that way, so we'll go that way instead. So I can always pop him up underneath there. I might have to snip that one down a little bit, so I'm just going to give him a snip. He can sit down underneath that that present, and I'm just going to give that one a snip as well. And there you go. So that will sit there, and then I'm just going to pop that one up on some mini glue dot dimensionals. So I'm just going to pop a couple on there, and then just take the backings off those. I've tried doing how others use the take your pick tool, but I can't do it, so I prefer to use my fingernails. So I'll grab that piece out of there. So what I'm going to do now is just try to line that up down there, and there you go. What do you think about that? Something that I just yeah, come to me in my mind, and thought, don't know if it's going to work out. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, well, yeah, I could put it down as I tried, but I'm happy with that. So I haven't got anything on the inside of there, but actually how are we going for time? So it's I might just not put an insert on the inside of that, but I'll take a photo of when I've finished, and I'll add the insert as well. So, but there you go. A cute little card using the Menagerie bundle. So using the dies and the stamp set, and like I said, this was another little I made the little little lamb, little sheep, whatever you'd like to call it, and that's the one that I put together today. But another little idea is, when I was playing around with last week, and maybe if I can find it quickly, and I had them sitting there ready to go, to say, well, there they are. Remember how I on my Fun Fold Friday I made that little tag? Well, you could pop, so there you go, I might pop that on there, on that, and there is a little tag. And before I do that, I can pop on the back, I won't do that now, but you can pop that onto there, and you've got a nice little tag. So, but I'll pop on the back of there, to and from, so I can do that. But that's another little idea of what you can do. You think that lamb is so darn cute? It is. So thank you, Sally. Yeah, no, I just wanted to do, I've been wanting to, when I seen this set, I thought that's a set for me, and so I wanted to incorporate that into one of my lives. So but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. You've made your mind up. You love the tags. So you think this is a set that you'd like, Lisa? So I hope I've inspired you. So even though at the start it was a rocky start with my video, so a bit blurry, but yeah. So anyway, so if you're interested in any of these products, or if you're watching it back on YouTube, I'll have all the links in the show more box on YouTube, or I'll have the links above this video live. to where you can go and purchase any of these products. And if you like I said, if you want the catalogue, the links will they'll all be there. I'm mailing a few out today, so if you would like to get my catalogues, and providing you don't have a demonstrator, because I don't want to step on anyone's toes, I don't want to steal anybody's customers. So, but if you would like a catalogue, I'll have all the links where you can join my mailing list. Or if you have any questions, you can email me at shelley.rose@hotmail.com, and I can or you can I'll have my phone number below that you can call me as well. But anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and until next time, I'll catch you then. Alrighty then, bye for now.